Hello, good evening, and you're very welcome to the second evening of KNM Contemporaries Music in the Making 2020. And we're very happy to welcome you back to the atmospheric environment of KM 28 here in Berlin, Neukölln. My name is Dr. Liam Cagney. I'm a musicologist at BIM Institute and classical music critic with Gramophone magazine, and I will be your host for the evening as we present to you some of the musical influencers, if you like, who are helping us to break paths and gain new perspectives on the music of our times. So obviously, because we're not able to present live concerts owing to social distancing and lockdown regulations, we're presenting to you tonight three works which we have recorded over the past week or two in video, and we have brought in different types of production techniques to cast new perspectives on this music. So we will have the composers present via video link, and in one case here live in KM 28 to talk about their music. And very important as ever for KNM is the element of intercultural exchange and diverse perspectives that characterize the music of our times. The theme for this year's edition, fittingly enough, owing to the year we've had, is alone. So with this theme of alone, composers are invited to explore thematic issues like autonomy and freedom and isolation, and to bring it into perspective within the context of solo instrumental composition. So through bringing together this concept and the instrumental force, we gain new perspectives on the music of our times. So just to mention to you the composers we will have this evening, they are Anda Kruziu, Füsen Köksal, and Anais Nur Benlachab. And this evening's musicians will be Theo Nabicht on contrabass clarinet, Horia Dumitrachi on clarinet, and Michael Weilacher on percussion. So let's get going then. And the first performance on video this evening is by Anda Kruziu. And her piece is called T, and it's for prepared contrabass clarinet and tape, and it was composed in 2017. It will be performed on video by Theo Nabicht. First, just to give a few words about Anda. Anda Kruziu was born in 1993, and she is a composer and interpreter from Kosovo. Initially, she studied at the Conservatoire of Music in Pristina, then continued her studies abroad at Bern University of the Arts and Lucerne University of Applied Sciences and Arts. She completed master's studies in piano and composition and later studied in Basel with Caspar Johannes Walter. Anda's work focuses on politics, existential dimensions, semiotics, and intrinsic musical perspectives, and she explores musical elements of other media like writing texts, directing videos, theatrical aspects, and brings these into her compositions. Currently then, she is finishing her studies at the Berlin University of the Arts in the class of Daniel Oth and is studying electroacoustic composition with Wolfgang Heiniger. So now you will see Anda's composition T performed by Theo Nabicht. That was Tea, composed by Ander Kruziu, performed by Theo Nabicht for prepared contrabass clarinet and tape. And I should say that if you have any impressions or questions or anything else you'd like to say to us, please feel free to put it into the live chat and we'll do our best to discuss it or to ask the question to the composer, as the case may be. So in a moment we have the performer here, Theo Nabicht, to talk about Tea, and he will talk about it in German. First, just to mention a couple of my own impressions. I found fascinating the retro-futuristic element, if you like, in regard to that multimedia presentation, because the graphic score, which was scrolling past, quite distinctly looked like something from the 1950s or 60s from the Cologne studio with Stockhausen and Ligeti. But as Theo will mention now, the techniques being used on the clarinet and, for example, replacing a wooden reed with a piece of plastic are all very new. So it's a piece that's looking both backwards and forwards. So now Theo Nabicht will say a few words about Tea by Ander Kruziu.
Ja, hallo in die Runde. Ich habe mich sehr gefreut, dieses Stück zu spielen und möchte kurz etwas dazu sagen. In den Programminformationen zum Stück schreibt Ander Folgendes. Das Stück ist für verschiedene Holzblasinstrumente geschrieben, die auf einer Präparation des Mundstücks beruhen. Diese Präparation transformiert nicht nur die Klangmöglichkeiten, sondern schafft eine neue Sprache des Komponierens für die oben genannten Musikinstrumente. Die oben genannten Musikinstrumente sind Tubax, Saxophon und Kontrabassklarinette. Die elektronischen Klänge im Band stammen aus Aufnahmen von idiophonen Instrumenten sowie verschiedenen klingenden Objekten, die einer Granularsynthese unterzogen worden sind, die hauptsächlich dazu gedacht sind, akustisch dem präparierten Instrument zu ähneln. Aus meiner eigenen Erfahrung kenne ich Präparationen an den Instrumenten schon sehr, sehr lange. Meine erste Begegnung mit präparierten Instrumenten in der neuen Musik war das Stück von Giacinto Chelsea, Canti del Capricorno. Vielleicht kennt das jemand von euch. Ein tolles Stück, was ich sehr gern gespielt habe. Das Stück entstand zwischen 1962 und 1972. Hier wurde der Körper des Instrumentes mit Alufolie und Backpapier präpariert, sodass in Teilen ein sehr schnarrender Sound entstand. Auch im Jazz kenne ich mindestens seit den 80er Jahren präparierte Blasinstrumente. Zum Beispiel, vielleicht kann sich jemand an den estnischen Saxophonisten erinnern, Wisniewskas, der sein Instrument in einem mit Wasser gefüllten Eimer steckte und darauf spielte. Damals fand ich das sehr, sehr beeindruckend. Ich selber habe Ende der 80er Jahre mein Sopransaxophon auch mit verschiedenen Zeitungen eingewickelt, um den Klang zu verändern. Wenn ihr im Chat seid, dann schreibt mir doch bitte, ob ihr noch andere Varianten und Musiker wisst, die damit experimentiert haben. Ich kann mir gut vorstellen, dass in den 60er und 70er Jahren schon einige Kollegen damit musikalisch gearbeitet haben. Heute ist die Variante der Präparation der Instrumente eine sehr gängige Methode, um den Klang zu beeinflussen. Auch in der Berliner Echtzeitszene kenne ich zwei Kollegen, die sehr, sehr erfolgreich damit arbeiten, zum Beispiel Alessandro Bosetti oder Lucio Capese. Von Alessandro habe ich bestimmt vor 20 Jahren ein sehr schönes Stück gespielt für gestopftes Sopransaxophon, an das ich immer noch sehr, sehr gern denke. Auch Lucio schätze ich sehr. Er ist ein wahrer Präparationskünstler auf der Bassklarinette, der tolle Klänge erzeugen kann. Im Falle von Anna, um jetzt wieder zurückzukommen, ist das etwas ganz anderes und Besonderes. Holzblasinstrumente bekommen ihren Ton normalerweise von Bambusblättern, die durch Luft zum Schwingen gebracht werden. Anna ersetzt diese Bambusblätter aus Holz durch andere Materialien, zum Beispiel durch unterschiedliche Folien, Plaste, PVC in verschiedenen Dicken. Für das Stück T von Anna war ich im letzten Jahr mit ihr an der TU in Berlin und wir haben versucht, mit einem 3D-Drucker verschiedene neuartige Präparationen zu entwickeln. Ich denke, wir haben mindestens 50 verschiedene Materialien getestet. Es war sehr beeindruckend, wie unterschiedlich die Materialien klingen. Für meine Begriffe sind wir noch nicht am Ende der Entwicklung angekommen. Das Thema der Materialermüdung spielt leider noch eine sehr, sehr große Rolle. Aber einige der Klänge finde ich schon ziemlich gut und außergewöhnlich. Für die heutige Aufführung benutzte ich ein dickes Plastikblatt, quer mit einem Laser an einigen Stellen durchlöchert. Eine zweite Folie liegt quer unter dem Blatt, mit der ich den Klang nochmals beeinflussen kann. Das sieht man halt so nicht. Ich hoffe, dass Anna mit dieser klanglichen Auseinandersetzung noch viel entdecken wird. Und ich war und bin sehr froh, Teil dieses Prozesses zu sein. Okay, danke fürs Zuhören.
Thank you, Deo, for telling us more about Tea, composed by Anda Kruzio. And Anda was not able to join us tonight, but we're delighted to present her music for you. So now moving on to the second piece of tonight. The composer of this piece is Füsen Köksal. The piece is called Voce Immobile for bass clarinet. We will hear it performed by Horia Dumitrache. But first, let's hear from the composer herself, Füsen Köksal, telling us about her music and Voce Immobile.
Hello, my name is Füsen Köksal. I'm the composer of Voce Immobile for bass clarinet, which will be performed by wonderful Horia Dumitrache during KNM Contemporaries, Music in the Making 2020 edition in Berlin. The issue of technique has always been the most important aspect for me and my composition process. Of course, it's a broad term, but here it refers to technical issues which the composer feels the necessity to overcome to express his/her values or aesthetic view. Currently, the technical challenge in my works shifted towards the communication capacity of the sound with the listener and towards exploring the idea of a possible dialogue between music and the audience. The most compelling challenge of such task is to realize this ideal within my musical language, and this challenge has become a motivational element in my work. And I mean here the situation in the absence of a text or visual elements. I look for such potential in the sound itself or in the gestural features, and I think that it might be possible via two different venues. The first one via musical gestures pointing to cultural codes developed within the musical culture itself, and the second one, musical gestures capacity, which are likely to stimulate mental associations in listeners' mind. And among the two, it is the musical gesture that specifically provides the connection between the composer and a broader range of audience. It is, in a way, understanding music as a platform, bringing the kinesthetic and psychological aspects of the sound and various gestural shapes all together. Voce Immobile is the first work where musical material builds itself around these ideas, and where I have been thinking and exploring the possibilities of communication in these terms. The work takes its cues from sleep paralysis, the state of not being able to speak or move during a semi-conscious interruption in sleep. It is the transient stage of being in between conscious and unconscious states related to fears, hallucinations, and nightmares. It also suggests a different kind of temporality, because in real time, the nightmare probably lasts only a short period of time, but we perceive it as being longer. The work basically reflects on the heavy feeling and this pressure of this stretched out moment, and delivers it via four main musical elements which project strong theatrical characteristics like lamentation, mumbling, shouting, and repeated mechanisms like dialogues. So maybe I should also talk about how the work conceives the temporal aspects. Although I understand the whole 9 minutes as a stretched out moment, it's formed by smaller sections, each pointing towards various kinds of temporalities. Some of the sections are almost linear and behave as if they were goal-oriented, but some of them are more static units. And the whole narrative is generated by the bringing together of these various types of time. Although there are the static sections or repeating past elements, it wouldn't be wrong to say that there is a sort of overall linearity, which is of course very different in comparison to what we find in, let's say, tonal music, but still there is a sense of arrival point, a pseudo maybe climax towards the end of the piece. Bass clarinet is an instrument with huge variety of timbral capacities. It's very rich in this sense. And of course, this has also a significant role in the whole structure. When clarinetist Richard Haynes asked me to write a work for him, I felt really good. First of all, because a really good clarinetist like him suggested me to write for him, and also I felt very good because I have another work, Shiftings, involving this instrument intensively, and I got to know its capacity to some extent. I knew that this instrument has wide range of sonic capacities, both in terms of conventional sound types and in terms of unorthodox types. It is an instrument which can sing, at the same time can be very percussive. It can shout, and at the same time it can also growl. And it can easily manipulate the timbre, even in terms of one single pitch. You can bend it, you can get it with different fingerings, etc. And this kinds of small differentiations bear in themselves huge energy and huge interest and departure point I love working with. Of course, one more important aspect of this instrument has been its capacity of performing virtuoso passages easily. In this sense, the instrument itself influenced me a lot. I am a composer, mostly writing for acoustic instruments, and one of my composition teachers, mentors, mentioned once that each work has its own life through various performances. Whenever I have a performance, I remember this because each performance offers a different perspective, and this human aspect of what I'm doing is very important. And so, in this sense, working with Horia has been very prolific. His reading, his understanding, and his performing of this music was very insightful. I'm a lucky composer, and I am very happy to be part of this unique and great event. Thank you and stay healthy.
Fusen Köksal, they're talking about her work Voce and some of the ideas that went behind it. So we'll hear the work in a moment, but first a few more words about Fusen. Fusen Köksal was born in Bursa, Turkey in 1973. She studied composition at the Hochschule für Musik Cologne with Christoph Meyer and theory with Johannes Schildwitt. She received a PhD in composition from the University of Chicago, and her music has been performed by artists and ensembles at many festivals such as Berlin's Märzmusik, Warsaw Autumn, and Bilkent New Music Days. Her theoretical research engages with gestural topographies in recent repertory, topic theory, and hermeneutics. Having taught at the University of Chicago, Bilkent University, the University of Pittsburgh, and Middlebury College, currently she is Assistant Professor of Composition and Coordinator of Composition Studies at Yassar University, Izmir. So now we'll watch a video performance of Voce Mobile, composed by Fusen Köksal, performed by Horia Dumitrachi.